About the submission process, it's important that all students understand these curiosities because we have certain expectations when we submit that might not be reached. The first one is the reviewers might not be specialized on your field. And this is due because the reviewers are assigned by keywords, and keywords are not very specific. For instance, one of my keywords is water. And water could be water in the watershed. It could also be urban water. In my case, I work with urban water, so I wouldn't be able to provide as much insight in a watershed publication as I would in an urban water publication. So of course, the reviewer has to be ethical and try to help when he can or she can, or they. But it's important for you to know as well that the reviewer might not be specialized in your field due to that problem of the keywords. It also might be that you're just doing something that is completely novel. And the second point is you might get different reviewers in each review round. And this will make your life way harder than it should be, to be completely honest. So for instance, in the first review, you get 2 reviewers. They will say, do X, Y, and Z. And then you get 2 other reviewers and they will say the complete opposite. They will give more insight. They will give major revisions again. And then the review process will be extended by that. Another very important point is that the editor makes the final decision, but this decision is usually informed by what the reviewers say. So typically, they go with the most restrictive or the worst outcome. So let's say you have 5 reviewers, 4 said that your paper is wonderful, it's just minor touches, minor reviews, and then you can be accepted. And there's 1 that suggested major reviews. The editor will most likely go with major reviews. Another very important point is that you can, in some journals, indicate the reviewers. So you can both indicate in favor or against reviewers, but it's important that you provide some type of justification for the reviewers you don't want. Maybe they are publishing in very similar area, maybe they publish something, maybe you critique their work in your work. So it's important that you also let the editor know about those things. And the 5th one is, if you get a rejection and you feel like it's really unfair, you might be able to reverse it. Mind you, this is not typical. Usually the editors will not even answer your email. So what I typically do, and I typically advise the students that reach me, is take your time, don't respond in the day you got the rejection letter. Actually write a point-by-point response for the rejection and then send that to the editor.